little mathematicians, welcome again to our new video, the tutorial in rounding numbers. Yay! So this time we will learn about rounding numbers. So who among you here still remember how to round off numbers? Can someone know how to round off numbers? Very good, because you still remember how to round off numbers. Now let's try with some examples. Okay, so here now our example. We have 3 examples here that we have to round off later. Okay, but before that, let us first know what are the different placed value. I hope that you still remember what are the different placed value. Okay, now let us try to recall what are the different placed value we have. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, million. Okay, we will stop from million for now. Okay, you get it? Okay, let's continue now. For rounding off numbers, we have to remember the rules in rounding numbers. Here are the things that we have to remember. Okay, let's go with the first example from this one, the 7,821. According to the example, you have to round off the given number to its nearest tens. Okay, because 2 is under the placed value of tens. Now, here is the first thing that you have to remember. Look to the right side of the underlined number. What is the number that is at the right side of the 2? Very good. That is 1. So, look to the 1. Okay? Try to look to the 1. First rule according to rounding of numbers, that if the right number or the number at the right side of the underlined number or the number that you have to round off is less than 5, when we say less than 5, those are the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? So less than 5. So, if the number at the right side of the underlined number or the number that you have to round off is less than 5, therefore, the underlined number or the number that we have to round off will still remain. Okay? We have to copy the 2. So, let's copy 2. Now, what will happen to the numbers at the left side of the underlined number? Simple. We will just copy it. Okay? 7 and 8. Copy it. Now, what will happen to 1? So, because 1 is less than 5, therefore, we will make 1 into 0. Or we will change 1 into 0. And this is our final answer. Let's answer the second given number. First rule, what is that again? Try to look to the right side of the underlined number or the number that we have to round off. Okay? Try to look to the right side of the underlined number. What is the number at the right side of the underlined number or the number that we have to round off? Very good. It's 9. So, because 9 is more than 5, then what will happen to 6? According to the second rule of rounding of numbers, that if the right side number of the underlined number, which is 6, or the number that we have to round off, is 5 or more than 5, when we say more than 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So, if it is more than 5, then we will add plus 1 to the underlined number or the number that we have to round off. Okay? According to you, 9 is the number at the right side of 6, which is our underlined number or the number that we have to round off. So 6 plus 1, that will be 7. Now, what will happen to 9 and 7? We will still apply the last step, okay, we will apply the last step that all the numbers on the right side will become 0. So our final answer will be 700. Okay, now let's try the third example. The third example, the underlying number is 9. Okay, the underlying number is 9, and if we will translate it into words, we have to round off the 56,996 to its nearest tens. Okay, nearest 10. This is actually the rule 3. Okay, the rule 3. This is still connected with our rule 2, but it is actually combined with the rule 3. Okay, later you will understand what is this rule 3 in rounding off numbers. So first, which is to look to the right of the underlying number. If the right number, or if the number at the right side of the underlying number are the number that we have to round off, if less than 5, then we will remain the underlying number 9. But if it is more than 5 or 5, we will add 1 to the underlying number. Okay? Now let's look at the right side of the underlying number. What is the number? Very good. It is 6. Is 6 more than 5 or less than 5? Very good. It's more than 5. So because it is more than 5, what will happen to 9? We will add 1 plus 1. Okay? Now let's finalize our answer. Okay? 9 plus 1, what will be the answer? That is 10. But we cannot write 10 in one number. We cannot write 10 there and just copy the 9, 6, and 5. Then make the 6 into 0, because that is a wrong one. Okay? That is a wrong one. How can we finalize our answer? Simple. 9 plus 1, that is 10, right? So, what are we going to do is just write 0 here. Then, carry 1. Okay? So, we are just like simply adding numbers. Okay? Now, 9 plus 1, that is another 10. So, we cannot write a 10 there, but instead, just write 0 and carry 1. Now, 6 plus 1, that is 7. Very good. And then, just copy 5. Now, what will happen to 6? Very good. So, it will become 0. So, our final answer will be 57,000. Any question? Clarification? Suggestion? Well, I hope so. I really hope that you understand our tutorial in rounding off numbers. I hope you will like it. Hit the like button. Please subscribe to my channel